Okay, now we're live. Alrighty. So, Welp, here we are on YouTube. And it's been a while since we've been on YouTube. We've been streaming on Twitch a lot, but we're just ironing out some of the kinks of going back to YouTube for this special event.
Well, you should explain why we're on Twitch and why we use Twitch for our live video recordings.
Good. Okay. We went to Twitch simply because when we live stream on YouTube, we end up getting copyright claims frequently. And we've even had strikes for that. Not because we're trying to get them, that's how YouTube goes. It tends to not like copyrighted material as much. And so we were streaming mostly on Discord for the longest time. But on Discord, it's got a limit of 25, and we were constantly getting kind of pushed out of Discord. And so we ended up deciding that we would go with Twitch. And Twitch is great. It's fantastic. But we also have a massive audience on YouTube. So I think we decided for this live event, we would go on YouTube and announce some of the choices that we're going to make. Now, we haven't... we should explain this. Maybe do you want to explain the...
Yeah. Okay, so basically what we've done is we're involving our patrons, and how we're doing that is anyone who's at the $10 tier or higher on our Patreon, they will submit an idea, an album, even a movie that Nathan and I could react to for the month of whatever month we do this in, i.e. January, February, March, and so forth. So first couple days of the month, we open it up to the patrons. They submit their suggestions. Then we curate all those suggestions. And now what we're doing is we're going to read out the suggestions from our Patreons. And just so you guys know, some people have given the same. So let's say it's John Smith third album. Mm-hmm. And 5 people do that. Well, obviously, we just put that once, right? So people, I think, we're kind of voting on that in Patreon. So if you repeat what somebody has already given as a suggestion, it still only counts as one suggestion. It doesn't mean we're more apt to pick. This is a chance for basically how it works is our patrons are given instead of doing the $100 tier for an album, everyone gets to throw their hat in the ring, saying, "Hey, listen to this album. Listen to this album." Mm-hmm. And then Nathan and I will be like, well, you know what? This interests me, and this is why, or this interests me, and this is why. And we want to be something very clear here. So it's going to be Nathan and I, our choice from our Patreons. And then what we'll do is we'll put our choices up to the public for everyone to vote everywhere. We'll have it in various different places where people can then vote where they want you and I to react to from what we've chosen that interests us. So it's kind of a combination of the patrons get to make the initial suggestions. We then curate from that list what interests us. And then at the end of the day, everyone that's a fan of our channel gets a chance to vote what they want to hear from us. And there'll be times where people are like, I don't get it. Why aren't you doing this band or that band or whatever? This is totally subjective for me and Nathan to say, this is what we want to hear today. Maybe we've heard a certain band too much. Not that there's too much. Or, we want to take a bit of a break, or we want to hear different stuff because we want to hear new stuff too. So the idea of our channel has always been, and Nathan of course knows this, but the idea of our channel has always been Nathan and I want to hear new bands, new music. So today's choices might upset some people, but we also hope people will be excited. But we're doing it live. We haven't talked about this beforehand. Nathan's going to make a choice. I'm going to make a choice. I think we're about 5 each. Is that right, Nathan? And then we're going to put those 10. Then we're going to put those 10 up for a vote. And one last thing. So Allie put this list together for us. What I like about this list too is we don't see who gave us these suggestions unless I go to Patreon and look at every message, which I'm not going to do. It's too much time. So it's just the artist and the album or the movie, and that's it. So we're not playing favorites. It's not a matter of that or anything. It's literally, all right.
Okay. Sounds good. Are you ready to hear the list?
Well, yeah, let's just quickly go over some of the bands that we've received and
So we've got 5 Sauce. I'm assuming everything we see here is either an album or
or some sort of documentary or something, or concert
like
okay.
Yeah. So we got 5 Sauce, one night only concert.
Well, we don't have to say everything. Let's just artists.
All right. Artists. There's 3 of them from artists or from 5 Sauce, which we've really enjoyed. Arctic Monkeys. There's a couple there. One a concert. One looks like an album. Ash. If you remember Ash, recently we did one. Ash sang with I think it was Nile on something. Yeah. Okay. We got Ashton Irwin from 5 Sauce. He's got an album there. Aurora, which we've done some Aurora recently. Really enjoyed her. Yeah. Billie Eilish. Okay, it's been a while since we've done any Billie Eilish. That could be an interesting one. Bleachers. Do you know anything Bleachers?
No.
I don't know anything about that. Okay, Bo Burnham, the Inside Netflix comedy
Bo
special.
Burnham, was he? Oh, that's a oh, okay, interesting. Comedian, interesting.
That'd be kind of fun.
Okay.
Let's see. Callum Hood, the Mirror Sessions.
That's Callum. That's Callum. That's
Callum.
5 Sauce song.
Right. Okay. Conan Gray.
Nope.
No, I don't know anything
heard of
about
them.
who that is. Demi Lovato. The Tiny Desk at Home. That'd be good. A couple of those. DJO. Don't know what that is. Okay, there's some Ed Sheeran on there. A band called First Aid Kit.
Oh, interesting.
That could be interesting. Some Florence and the Machine. Oh, this is really teasing me. From the Who album of the same name. Oh, it's a movie. Quadrophenia.
Right.
Okay.
Now, I feel, just as a side note, since we're talking about, that's a great suggestion, by the way. I don't know who gave it, so whoever gave it, and if they're watching this, I think I did, I'm 99% sure I did that album on my channel that I did before I met you, or not met you, before we joined forces. And I loved it, so I'm 99% sure I did that album.
Okay.
And it's blocked on YouTube. I think it might actually be on Vimeo somewhere. So let me see if I can fish it out. So if you're watching this video and you're on our Discord or email us, let me know or send me a message on Patreon, and I will lead that person to it so they can watch it. At least my side of it. Okay.
Good.
All right.
Okay, we got a Gorillaz album. Did we do
the
this
first one
Gorillaz
probably.
album? Okay,
We did one of them.
We did. I don't think we did this one though.
No.
Okay, band by the name of HAIM. Haim?
Yeah. Haim.
Haim.
I'm Ryan.
Haim. I'm Nathan. Harry Styles, One Night Only. We haven't done that album. I think that's his first one, isn't it? No. One Night Only.
One Night Only sounds like a live concert probably or something.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, and we've got... oh, it's Carpool Karaoke without Karablokey. Without James Corden.
Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting.
Lana Del Rey. Now, do you know anything? I've heard that name before.
She's come up with some. I think she's done some sessions with people that we've listened to or something.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay, we got London Grammar. Don't know that one. A Lord
or Lordy or Lorde.
Lord. I think
that's
it's
someone that
Lord.
I think it's someone that we've also have maybe witnessed or experienced because of collaborations.
Yeah, I think you're right. We got some Louis in there. Good Louis Tomlinson. Ooh, another Maneskin. So a full album from Maneskin. I think we kind of enjoyed that one that we tested out.
Yeah.
Some more McFly. We're all about the McFly. Michael Kiwanuka. I think I'm saying that right. Okay. Don't know
I'm
that
sure
one.
you said it perfectly.
Some Miley. Ooh. I know where Ryan's going to vote. Moral Panic. Sounds interesting. I've never heard of them. Some Nile in there for sure. Noah Cyrus. So this must be Miley's brother?
What? Noah Cyrus?
Yeah.
Is that right? Like Miley's alter? Isn't that like? Does she have like two identities or something? I can't remember. Miley and Noah. I don't know.
Oh, okay. And then we've heard lots of requests for this one. The One Direction This Is Us movie.
Oh, right. Of course, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then some of their albums, which we haven't done any One Direction albums. So
right.
Some on there.
Bunch of Taylor Swift. Oh, sorry. We'll just kind of move along here. I don't mean to.
Okay, Paolo.
So I'll do the last part.
Pink.
I'll do the last part here. So yeah, Pink, Paolo Nutini. And then, of course, a bunch of Taylor Swift. Not surprising. We love it. And 21 Pilots, Weezer, and Youngblood. Okay. Oh, it's a movie request here. My Policeman.
There's more. Yeah.
Hamilton, the Broadway musical. Have you seen that?
I've seen.
I was going to say. I figured you might have seen it. Okay.
Yeah. Warrior.
Somebody said hi, boys. Why didn't Allie get out of our document? Would you? It's like she's hacking the Matrix or something. Warrior Nun on Netflix. It's a series. Okay, that's a big investment. And then Hamilton, the actual play on Disney. Yeah, I think if we were to watch Hamilton, it'd probably be the Disney Plus version.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen it.
Yeah,
I'd love to watch it with you. Just to be fair. That's great.
I'm signing the. All right. Okay. I don't.
Yeah. Oh, nailed it. Whoa, Ryan. You never told us about this.
We are making history.
Wow. I don't know what we're doing with this channel.
What's another favorite one from that? We look like nothing of the people we represent of history. History. Sorry, am I getting it right? Did I get the right play? Okay. Am I right?
Oh,
am I
boy.
right? Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, and I'll shut up.
Look at all the people just like disappearing off of the.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
All right. Everyone
Okay.
yeah. Everyone that leaves us. All right.
Okay. I don't know how we're gonna choose who's got to go first.
Wait, you get to go first. I'm going to give it to you.
Okay. Then next month
gonna
you'll
give it
go
to you.
first. Next month
Sure.
you'll go first. Okay.
People are calling me. People are saying Ryan Hamilton is nothing like you think. I know. It's called a bit. I'm being silly. All right.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna be a dick. We're gonna do Hamilton for the first one.
Yeah. Let's do Hamilton. History.
Okay, I choose Hamilton for my first choice.
Sure. All right. Now that's your choice. It's going to go up the poll. People are going to have to pick, right?
I know.
Okay. I'm going to give a disclaimer. The one thing, Nathan, I did talk about before we started this, there's going to be a lot of Swiftie fans who are going to cry and they're going to throw eggs at us. We're not picking any Taylor Swift. Now, the reason being is because we're already doing a lot of Taylor this month, which we're excited and we're thrilled and we love. So let me make this clear. This happened to be kind of there's some carryover from from December's that we agreed that we do for people. So we're doing Taylor Swift's Reputation and the Taylor Swift Reputation on Netflix tour. So those are big projects. A lot of effort and time and editing goes into those to get them on YouTube or behind our Patreon wall because they probably all get blocked on YouTube. So really, it's going to be on Patreon only. So again, if you're not a patron, I'm not trying to hear plug our Patreon, but if you're not a patron and you like Taylor Swift and you want to watch our reactions to those things, you got to become a patron. It's all going to be behind the paywall on Patreon, unless it gets opened up on YouTube. But I highly doubt that Netflix and her album will be released. Yeah.
And I will say this: we'll open that up for next month for Taylor Swift.
Yes,
just
just
because we didn't want it to dominate the channel with just all Taylor Swift stuff right now. We want it to kind of
it's not about that or dragging it out or anything like that. And we also are still open to any requests, music videos, single song performances through VR Patreon as well. There's no time limit on those things, or anytime, any month. Okay.
Yeah.
Because these are specific albums or concerts. Okay.
Yeah.
We got a lot of people crying, but people are saying it's reasonable. So thank you very much for that. We understand. I hope people understand that that's what we're doing. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So lots of Taylor on our Patreon, lots on our YouTube still. Okay. My turn. All right.
I got Hamilton.
So one that stuck up to me right away. Well, you believe it or not, the one that actually stuck to me right away.
Oh yeah.
Pink.
Oh no way.
Yeah, Hurts to Be Human. I find her. Well, I don't know much about her. I don't know. I've seen some stuff of hers, and she intrigues me. And she's like tough and spicy and talented and athletic. I know she does like twirling stuff on stage and like she's insane. So I know this is the album.
No,
that's my.
I support that choice.
All right. What do you got next?
Next. Ooh.
I know this is tough.
This is tough. These are great choices. All of them.
They're all great. Yeah. Any ones that we don't choose, I would do any of these if I had infinite amount of time and nothing to do with my life at any moment in my life. I would just. These are all fascinating, and we might get to them eventually. Choices, but yeah.
Okay, I've really fallen in love with Florence and the Machine. I've been listening to that album a lot.
Okay.
So I got to pick one of these albums, and I don't know which one.
Well, maybe let us know in the chat which one's the earliest. I think people said we should start with the first, so maybe just pick which one of those three is the earliest. So maybe somebody in our chat can let us know.
Yeah. Does anyone
between
know
Lungs, Odyssey, and How Big, which one might be the earliest? And because people have been saying we should have started like if we do Reinvestigator, yeah.
So
all right. We'll make that your choice.
throw me a bone. The earliest of those three, Lungs, Odyssey, or How Big, How Blue, How Beautiful.
Yeah. How
Lungs
big,
is the
how
first.
blue. You know, it's funny. How big, how blue, how beautiful. That's what my wife said on our wedding night.
Okay, Lungs. That's it. Florence and the Machine, Lungs.
Okay. All right.
Man, I love Florence and the Machine. Okay.
Okay. All right, my choice here. Mm-hmm. Now remember, we're going to have 10 choices total, and we're going to open up a poll today, starting today at this recording, to Patreon, public on Patreon, public on our Discord, and on those two platforms. I don't care who votes where or how many times, it doesn't matter. The squeaky wheel gets the oil. And we'll say it again at the end of this episode. Reach out to your fan bases, reach out to, groups, Reddit, whatever you want. We don't care how it's done. You can bake the system however you want because the squeaky wheel gets the oil. All right. So my choice, Nathan. I feel like I'm losing my voice. Oh man. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, no, it's just I should have brought something to drink. Okay. Okay. Boy, we're gonna make it tougher for the voters too, I think. Okay, I'm gonna go with I gotta go with 21 Pilots.
I figured, yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. Oh, that's a good choice.
You're like, oh, make that Ryan's pick. I know.
Yeah,
I'm also trying to pick things that yeah, and I know. Yeah, 21 Pilots, the album is called Vessel. That's my second pick. All right.
Yeah, Hamilton was a little more on my side. I agree, but
Ali, are you writing this down? Because I'm not.
I'm writing it down.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, there was another one I saw that I was like, oh, that one would be so good. Yeah, if I pick this one, I'm like, oh, that's more me that wants it, so I don't want to do that one. I'm going to do one that's, yeah, I'm going to do this Demi Lovato one.
Wow.
The Tiny Desk at Home.
Tiny Desk at Home.
The Tiny Desk one, yep.
Okay, good choice. Good choice. I know you're a big Demi fan. So.
In love with Demi.
Okay, my choice. This might surprise you, might not, but I'm gonna go with Maneskin.
I was actually thinking of doing that one. Yeah.
Okay, I figured you would be happy with that choice. Look at me catering to you a little bit. Look at me. I figured you would like that one, so I'm gonna go with Maneskin.
Okay.
That's my third choice.
Okay. I'm kind of curious by this Netflix comedy special, but I don't know who.
I just want to respond to a few of the chats here. These are good. So thanks to everyone that's enjoying our chats enjoying the live stream and giving their opinions. So we appreciate that. So people are happy with our choices, and I think overall, I don't think anyone's going to be totally bummed. I think everyone just is going to be bummed out if we don't pick what they wanted. Let's see here. I want to say here though that someone said Styles Forever said that Harry's One Night Only is Harry's House, so you kill two birds with one stone. We have reacted to Harry's House, correct, Nathan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we've reacted to that whole album. It's currently blocked. We're currently waiting for it to be non-claimed on YouTube. So it's not blocked, but it's not released yet. So right now it's available on Patreon. So we have done Harry's House, the whole album. So currently it's available on Patreon. Hopefully, knock on wood, it gets released to YouTube eventually. Okay.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the claims to get through, really.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a part of me that kind of wants to. Oh no, I already did a like Hamilton. I think falls in that category. So, I'm intrigued by Billie Eilish. There's a part of me that wants to go back there, but maybe not. There's these 3 5 sauce ones too. I've really liked 5 sauce. Okay, how did we end up here? That sounds interesting to me. The 5 sauce, how did we end up here DVD?
I've heard it's like a documentary. That'd be very interesting to see their personalities.
Yeah, that's kind of why I picked it. Yeah. I think you
Okay. Is that your third or fourth choice? Where are we?
That's my fourth now.
Oh wow, this is actually harder than I thought, even just to pick 5, because I kind of want to do them all too.
I know. And here, D.
Okay.
D. A lot of people are saying Billy's album's pretty fantastic.
Boy, oh boy.
This is so hard.
Yeah. You know what? I know this is going to surprise even me a little bit. This is a band that I've heard of 100 times, and the only song I know I don't really like, but I think they're better than the song I know, I think. And I think this is a band that's, I think people are fans of, but also I think they have like a, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to throw it in there though, to show people that I'm willing to be open to new ideas, new sounds. The band, say it ain't so, how does it go? No, I'm saying it wrong.
Yeah.
It was on Rock Band Forever. I played that song on Rock Band Forever, and then the other one they did was what was the name of that artist? Buddy Holly. They did a song about Buddy Holly. I think it's a Weezer, is what I'm getting at.
Oh, Weezer. Okay.
So I feel like they're a band that's better than what I think they are. If that makes sense. If that makes sense, what I'm trying to say. Like I feel like Weezer's a band that. The only stuff I know I'm not crazy about, but I think they're better than what I know them of because I feel like they have a fan base for a reason. And, yeah.
Okay, everything will be all right in the end is the name of that one. Okay. All right. So these are our last two choices.
Yeah, one each.
One
Why does
each.
my face look so red? I look like I'm sunburned. It must be my lighting here. Sorry, guy. I just realized that. I'm like, why am I?
I don't know.
There you go. I am.
Oh. An Ashton. We've been saying this for a long time how much we want to hear an Ashton album. But I already did a 5-sauce one. So, yeah, I'm going to go with my initial reaction, which was that Billie Eilish one.
Was that your fourth or fifth one?
That's my
I
fifth
don't know
one.
where we're at.
That's it.
So we got people asking no Taylor reaction. So some people are late to our. So at the beginning of this video, we'd mentioned that we are already doing Taylor Swift's Reputation album and Taylor Swift's Reputation tour for January. So that's a lot of Taylor Swift for January. So yeah.
And we did 4 songs at the beginning of the year that are
we actually did some of the standalone videos as well. So we've done a lot of we love it. We absolutely like we could do a Taylor channel till we ran out of material, but it's just it's a way of we're spreading the love for everybody. You know, we're not a Taylor Swift channel. We're not a One Direction channel. We're not a 5-sauce channel. We're not you get the point. Mm-hmm. But they are big fandoms that we recognize. We also want to, do things for those fandoms because they've been very gracious to us. But there's other fandoms and other stuff that Nathan and I also want to investigate. But those artists, like the One Direction artists, their solo work, Taylor Swift, and who else? 5-sauce, for example. Those are bands that they're going to be on our channel for a long time to come. You know what I mean? Like they're not going to go anywhere. Okay. All right.
Next month, Taylor Swift. Next month.
No, I'm okay. People are asking, I look super red. I'm okay. It's the lighting. And I honestly, it looks redder on YouTube than it does on our Discord. I don't know why. It's just.
Yeah, I know. Discord, you look fine. But on YouTube, I look over here and you're like, oh, yeah.
It is weird. I'm on RedTube. I'm on RedTube.
That's something different, Ryan.
Yeah, and just a reminder that people can still request as many singles of any artist they want, but particularly Taylor Swift. You go nuts. Go nuts. Any standalone songs or videos. And that's the thing with Taylor. We know she has tons of music videos that we haven't seen and we want to see because her music videos are a journey of their own. Okay. My last pick. Is this it?
This is it.
Okay. I'm going to go for a bit of a dark horse here so people don't think we're just trying to placate larger audiences. You know what I mean? I'm going to go for a dark horse here. And I say dark horse because it's a band I never heard of, but it would show that we are open to everything and we want fan bases to come to our channel from everywhere. Say, hey, come join us. First Aid Kit.
Wow.
So
Wow.
I don't know who they are, what they are, what's going on. First Aid Kit, the album Stay Gold. And I'll say this, whoever gave us the suggestion, because it probably won't win in the votes, let's just be honest. But, if you gave us a suggestion or you want us to do a song from them, join our Patreon. And this goes for all the artists. These are albums that we're drawing from here. So that would actually help us, and help other people in the channel too, to hear what they sound like. I don't know who they are. So, yeah, that's my last choice. Is that it? Is that 5 each?
Yeah, it is. You know what's interesting? We didn't do any One Direction, and I'll be clear about. I think probably why we didn't is we've done a lot of One Direction.
Yeah, and that's good. We love it, and those have been a huge bump in our channel, which we appreciate and we love. And don't stop giving us those suggestions. It doesn't mean we're not going to do it. It just I think we're just leaning towards more recent stuff necessarily. I think the One Direction stuff, the tough thing with that is it's hard for me personally to go back and see them as kids again. I know you guys were fans when they were that age and state. I get that. I totally understand that. But me as a 47-year-old guy, I like seeing their, like, we love Louis' latest album. We've loved Harry's stuff. So don't stop giving suggestions. We're just saying, yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? I hate to say it too, and it sounds terrible, but if we put One Direction, we kind of know it's going to win. And I know that sounds terrible. I think we already decided that if One Direction or even Taylor Swift, I'll say, not to pick on One Direction fans, but those are huge artists, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
So they're going to win the polls, and so we kind of want to give a chance for other artists to win too. But doesn't mean don't give us suggestions, because we're going to be in the mood to do certain things at certain times in our lives in the weeks and the months coming up. Yeah. And I think if we have more time, what we'll probably do is second and third place might get chosen too, guys. So every vote does count, because if we have time and we'll do the second place will get done as well. Okay. So we want to make that clear. Okay.
Yeah. There's a good chance we'll see these ones come up repeatedly, and that sure. kind of pushes them a little bit more forward. It's like, hey, you guys didn't put this on the last list, put this one on the list. So there you go.
Yeah, keep pushing them forward. We'll keep seeing them. Like, okay, it looks like people really want this, so the squeaky wheel gets the oil. And we also want to say as well that when you're a patron, if you're watching this and you're a patron and you give us these suggestions, if you see someone else has already done a suggestion, either don't give it again because it only counts as one choice, or give us something else. That's what we're saying, because we're only doing the one.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for participating. Sorry for those who didn't maybe get them in this month, but hey,
it's only 10. Like, we have over 300 patrons.
Yeah.
And we love you guys, and we appreciate it. And like I said, there's no names here. We don't know who gave us these. These are all screened by Ellie, our secretary. And so we're not playing any favoritisms or whatever. So again, thank you to everyone who joined this live stream. Join our Patreon. This is where you have a voice. This is where you get to watch things that are blocked. So things that don't go on YouTube are always there and available. I can't be clear enough that there's One Direction things that are blocked. Harry Styles that's blocked. Nile concerts that are blocked. Taylor Swift album reviews. Yeah. Radiohead. I mean, Saturday Night Live with Harry Styles. There's so much block content, and I think some of the best stuff, quite frankly, is our block content. Anyways,
yeah, cool.
All right, so this poll's going up. Stand by for that. The poll will be up on Discord and on our Patreon and on the YouTube community tab. We can make a poll too, believe Nathan. So it'll be everywhere.
Yep.
All right.
Yes. Excellent. Thanks, everybody.